Today's date, November 1st, 2023, Asheboro, North Carolina. And where are we at today, Arya?
North Carolina Zoo.
And what are we going to do today?
Have fun and check out animals.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Now, Arya, we just came into the zoo. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Now, Arya, tell the good people, there's two entrances to the zoo. What are those two entrances called?
So we're going to the Africa entrance, but there is a North America entrance too.
So now most people usually go through the North American entrance, but because we have to be a little bit different, Arya, we went through the Africa entrance.
And it's going to be less packed.
And it's going to be less packed over here. Now, Arya, what did we buy when we came to the zoo today?
Passes.
We bought the passes, the membership.
The family passes.
We got the family pass. So for a year, they charge $84 for the family pass. And so it's going to work out really good because Arya's mom just brought Arya here a few weeks ago. So with the family pass, then I could bring Arya in for free for the next 13 months. And then Arya's mom could bring... Yes, Arya, go ahead.
Since we went on the first day, we get an extra month.
I know. Isn't that cool? Because the day's November 1st. So it's going to pass going to end at the end of the month. So we actually end up getting like an extra month out of it because we came on the 1st of the month.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very sneaky in a way.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
And with the pass, Arya, we're going to get to go into the aquariums around the North Carolina beach for free and some of the other museums. So we've been to the Greensboro Science Center, right? Check out the video, right, Arya?
Yeah.
So we'll get 50% off in there, and we'll get 50% off of the Museum of Life and Science in Durham, which, Arya, check out the video. That's right.
Out the video.
So you got to check out the video there as well. So now we got our membership. We're excited. We're happy. There was only one thing left to do. What is that, Arya?
Have fun at the play.
Have fun at the zoo. We gotta check out some animals. Say hi. So now Arya, she's in a wheelchair right now. She had a problem with her knee at school a couple months ago. So we're not gonna be able to do a lot of running and everything, but we're gonna take some good video of some of the animals. And so stick around. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll take some close-ups whenever we can.
Yeah.
And we're gonna show you some good animals. It's a little cold out here, but we're gonna show you some good animals. So stay tuned, right, Arya?
Yeah.
Now, Arya, where are you taking us to, Arya?
The map.
The map. Okay, let's get a little bit closer to the map here.
So let me show you where we are. So over here is where we entrance. Africa Park.
That's right. That's the Africa Park. That's where we came in today.
And then now we're at the Africa entrance.
Very good.
then
Very good.
Our plan is we want to go through this way, around, and then we're going to go to the bus stop, and then go over there to North Carolina's North America train stop. And then we're going to tour all the animals in North America. And then we're going to go back to this train stop. And then we're going to go back over here. And then we're going to see the gorillas, the elephants, the rhinos, and antelopes. That's what our plan is.
Are you excited?
Dad, I'm rolling away.
You're rolling away. Oh, I got to grab your wheelchair.
Away!
And the other thing, Arya, is if we don't catch the whole zoo today, because, Arya, what is unique about the North Carolina Zoo? It is the largest conservation zoo in the world.
And guess what?
What's that?
And if they don't have in cages, they actually go in their random habitats.
That's right. So this is the largest conservation zoo in the world. And they've got some handicap area over here. So as we take this video, it's going to be really important to us as far as the handicap accessibility. Yeah. So as we take the video, because we know that there are some people who are a little bit older, who maybe just come to the zoo, and they're just a little bit older, can't get around as well. So we're going to go ahead and keep you guys in thought. And since we have somebody on a wheelchair today because she's hurt her knee, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we kind of do a little service for you as well. And we'll have to check out the bathrooms too, Arya, to make sure they're handicap accessible. What do you say?
This knee right here.
That knee right there. I know. Arya was doing good, and then she re-injured the knee. And later on today, she actually has to go to a physical therapy appointment.
Yeah. No, it's a doctor's appointment, not physical therapy.
Well, you're doing both of them nowadays, Arya. But one of these days, Arya, you're going to be able to walk around here without using the wheelchair. Isn't that going to be awesome? Well, Arya, I guess we should check out the animals.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Let's do it. Arya, what are you going to show us first, Arya?
The zebras and the giraffes, but something's wrong. The giraffes aren't here.
Where do the giraffes go? Let's take a look over here.
But the otters are coming and returning in 2024.
I think we see some zebras, so now we're going to go ahead and do a zoom.
So you realize the otters could be returning in 2024.
And I think they're doing a little eating right now, Arya. What do you think of the giraffes?
I think a snack break.
Snack break?
Yeah.
They might be a little shy today.
Yeah. Sadly not.
Arya, where'd you take us to now, Arya?
The Red River Hog.
The Red River Hog. Let's go ahead and take a look up here. Oh, look at that, Arya.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
I can't say the, because then it'll just be singular. So.
And you know what, Arya?
Say free.
I think they like the camera.
Yeah. It's not just otters who like cameras. It's them too. Because they're like wanting to pose. They want to pose.
And this one here is walking right toward us.
He wants to show off his eating skills.
Now, Arya, you brought us next to the chimpanzee section. And who do we have over here, Arya?
Kendall.
Kendall. Kendall's a boy, and he's a male, and it's a little cold out today. So not all of them are coming out. They don't really enjoy this cold weather too much. But maybe we think, Arya, we get a close-up of Kendall.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll say a few words for us, words of wisdom here. This is awesome, Arya. I'm waving to him. Now, hopefully that doesn't mean that he's hungry. He's going to go through that glass from me.
Yeah. Hopefully.
You got a big smile. Arya, I'm waving to him. He's giving me a big smile. Hey, Arya, go ahead. Go ahead and wave for Arya. He's shy of you, Arya. He's not shy of me.
He loves you, lady.
I know. What's this? I must do something good for the chimpanzees or something, Arya. Oh, now Arya, he turned his back on you, Arya. What's up with that? You're the star. I'm just the chauffeur, the limo driver for the for Arya. You know, I'm not the star of the show.
And then now you're like the star of the show. Not fair.
That baby was born this year.
Oh yeah, it's attached to her belly and
They're super strong.
I know, another pair. I just called it a panda by accident.
So this is Tammy. I'm pretty sure this is Tammy. She was actually born in 1971.
Wow, that's the same year I was born, Arya.
Wow, she's like 52 now. Cause you're 52.
Well, here we go.
Again.
She's carrying a baby.
We actually had 2 of those babies this year. So one baby's in this group and one baby's in the other group.
So the baby she's carrying was just born this year?
Yes, the one she's carrying, yeah, born this year. I don't know if it was that one or the other one, but one of them, actually, it was born on habitat in front of you.
Now, Arya, we're still in the chimpanzee section. What are you doing next, Arya?
Spinning the wheel.
Spin the wheel, Arya.
That means this one here means uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable appears to be sneering with mouth closed and top lip drawn up. Used when in discomfort from a negative sensory experience. Wet grass or bad smell.
And can I show you which one the face made a daddy?
Yes, Arya, go ahead.
Daddy, they made this face here.
Yeah, I think he made that. I would categorize it as that face.
Yeah.
And so,
fearful.
he was fearful. Appears to be grinning with a full 2 smile, mouth open or closed. Used if afraid in social settings or environmental conditions. Uh-oh. Maybe I was... Maybe he thought I was ugly, Arya. And maybe I feared him or something. Maybe he thought I was so ugly and he just got fearful of my ugliness. What do you think, Arya? Is that a possibility or no? Daddy's not like that, right, Arya?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Arya, it's a break time right now. Arya's got her cookies. You bought her drinks or snack. So one thing when you come here, they do not have a policy as far as not bringing stuff in here. We brought a backpack right there and a lunchbox, and they were perfectly fine with it. We didn't have any issues. But Arya, let's talk about the chimpanzee. Wasn't that awesome, Arya? I don't think I've ever been anywhere, Arya, where somebody knew so much about the chimpanzees. Of the guy we talked to. He was saying that they do a lot of work in Africa as far as saving the animals. And he just knew his stuff. It was very, very fascinating to have a conversation with him. And now we're over in the quiet area because we're taking a little bit of break right now. And they have these pretty cool interactive things that you can play with. And
They don't even work.
well, it worked a little bit earlier. Arya just got done washing one. So it's a nice quiet area over here, but overall we're having a nice day. It is a little bit cold today, so the guy did tell us that some of the animals aren't out today because of the cold. But still, we still got to take a look at some wonderful chimpanzees there. And especially seeing the mother carry the baby. Wasn't that awesome? I'd never seen that before, so that was a big moment for me right there. Well, Arya, we get done with this break. What are we going to do next, Arya?
Look at more animals.
Look at more animals. So, gotta stay tuned, right, Arya?
Yeah.
Arya, where's take us to next?
The gorillas.
The gorillas. Whoa, we gotta get a good shot.
They look like the chimpanzees, but trust me, these are gorillas.
There's the gorillas. And let's take a look.
It says gorilla right there.
It even says gorilla. Very good.
Gives me proof.
And we have to go ahead and show everybody their names. Because, you know, Arya, they have names. You know what I mean, Arya?
Can I say the name? What is this name?
Masuba,
Masuba, born in 1983.
Apollo,
Born in
Bamasa,
2012.
Dembe, and
2012.
Hadari.
I feel like these three are triplets. Are they three triplets?
I don't know, Arya. We might have to reach out to the zoo to find out. This one here is asleep.
red eyes. Look, they both have red eyes.
That's a good point, Arya. Does anybody know if they're triplets? Leave a comment, right, Arya? Leave a comment, and maybe we'll have to reach out to the zoo and find out.
Yeah.
And let's take a look over here. A couple more walking away from us over here. But there's actually one, Arya, right over here. Let me see if we can get a good camera view of this one over here.
Oh, there's one laying on the ground.
Arya, where's you take us to now, Arya?
Junction Plaza.
Junction Plaza. So we are in the Africa section of the zoo still, but there's a lot of stuff going on over here. Arya, I'm gonna leave you there for a second. I'm gonna show the good people what's over here at Junction Plaza. What do you say? So over here, we have a couple restaurants, a cafe. Then they had do a good job of having some maps over here as well. There's a carousel back there, Arya. And I don't know if we should say this or not, Arya. But when we got our membership today, the lady who helped us out, Arya, ended giving us a couple tickets for the carousel. So she was super cool. So we're gonna go on the carousel today. Or I should say, Arya's gonna go on the carousel today. And then they have the trams back there. So we're gonna go on the trams a little bit later on today when we need to get back to our car. So they do have a tram area over here, and they have a gift shop over here as well. So lots to do in this area. Of course, you can see all the picnic tables as well. The snack areas. Oh, Arya, look at, they got the blast machine, Arya.
It's too cold for that.
Arya, what? You think it's too cold for the blast machine? Well, with your knee, Arya, I don't think you can stand in there anyway, sweetie.
Yeah.
Okay, but every time we go to a place, we always jump in the blast machine. What do we have, a squirrel over here? Oh, I think a squirrel should say hi. Okay, bye. You're hogging up the camera. Arya's not a big fan of squirrels. Okay, Arya, okay, that's good.
I hate squirrels. Run away.
But Arya, Junction Plaza, a pretty cool place, right, Arya?
Scares me.
Now, Arya, what is the time for, Arya?
The bathroom alert.
The bathroom alert. So we're gonna check out the bathrooms, Arya. And Arya, what part of the park are we at? We're at the Junction part in the Africa section.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got the wheelchair here. So now earlier we mentioned as far as handicap accessibility. So we are going to put this to the test. There's a little bump here at the door, but I have the wheelchair in here. And well, I'm gonna let you sit right there for a second, Arya.
Pretty big.
The bathroom is pretty big, and then they have a bunch of stalls.
And let's see how big the handicap is.
Let's take a look at that handicap stall. I agree, Arya. Good job. So we're gonna go check out the handicap stall.
Pretty nice. They have handicap rails.
That's right, Arya. You got handicap rails. That's good. They have extra room here so you can put your wheelchair. So let's go ahead and wheel you in there for a second, Arya.
See if I can fit inside.
And we're gonna just see the good people at home if you can fit a wheelchair in here.
Don't. Can you go back up a little bit to my good foot?
Okay, sure, absolutely, Arya. Don't worry, Arya. We're not gonna throw you the toilet, Arya. Okay? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
And then we got the ability to get the wheelchair through here. And we have a couple urinals over here.
Can I show my hat?
You want to show off your hat, Arya? Go ahead.
Okay, can you take me to those blow dryers?
Oh, go to the blow dryer. Actually, I'll take you over here for a second. So they actually have the urinals, Arya, in two different sections. Now, Arya wants to show off her hat. So go ahead and show it off, Arya.
No, we have to go to the blow dryers.
Oh, the blow dryers. Okay. And so normally I'm like, I usually like to have paper towels.
And like, if your hands are freezing, you can just blow them in the paper towel.
There you go. And it's a cold day today, so Arya, we're actually kind of glad they have hand dryers in here. And look behind Arya, what do we have there? The baby changing station. So the daddies get love here too. So if you're a single dad and you have a kid, they have a changing station for you so you can change your kid. And we like that, right, Arya? Because us guys, we like to bring our little princesses to the zoo, don't we? So I had to say, Arya, I like these bathrooms. What do you think? Well, I think we should go check out the rest of this section of the zoo. Yeah. And then we got to start heading to North America.
Yeah.
So I guess everybody needs to stay tuned.
Yeah.
Hi, Arya. So Arya, we just finished or at the junction area. We had a carousel ride, we used the restroom, and now we're on our way to North America. This is the part where Daddy might be a little crazy, okay? Because there was a sign there for wheelchairs like it's going up a hill. So far, Daddy, if you notice Daddy like huffing and puffing, as we're taking the wheelchair up the hill. But we're gonna try to go to this whole zoo today. So we're gonna take the wheelchair through the North America, and then once we get the North America part at the end of it, we're gonna take the tram back to our car. So as we're going up to North America, Arya, where do we land at first?
Honey bee garden.
The Honey Bee Garden. And I am gonna show some video of this. Now, it's very cold today. There's not a whole lot of people here, and it is a Wednesday during the week. And now, if Arya wasn't in a wheelchair right now, I would say that Arya would probably be jumping all over this bee. What do you think? And now, for the educational portion of the program, avoid the sting. Trust me, I do not want to sting you. I would just die if I did. Seriously. Check out these tips to make sure I won't sting you. Please do not swat at me. That's lesson number 1. Do not swat at the bee. Number 2, always wear shoes when walking in a field. Number 3, avoid my hive if you ever see it. And the last one, when I was a kid, I kicked a hive. I thought I was being really cool, and I got stung like 18 times. Yes, all right, do not kick the hive. I can say that that is accurate. And the last one, try not to wear light color clothes or flowery perfumes that I might find attractive. And you know what? Daddy's not wearing perfume either. So Daddy might be good on that one. I think Daddy learned on that one. What do you think, Arya?
Yeah, I don't wear perfume.
You don't wear perfume either, Arya? Okay, so for all you out there who like to wear a lot of perfume, try not to wear too much around the bees, because you might attract the bees, and the bee might sting you even though it doesn't want to.
Well, they might think you're a flower.
Then, you know what? That's a good point. I didn't think about that, Arya. And you learned about pollination last year in school, didn't you?
And so we had like all different types of pollinators, and my pollinator was a butterfly. No, actually it wasn't a butterfly, it was a blue morpho type of butterfly.
The blue, Arya loves the blue butterfly. If you haven't seen our Museum of Life and Science video, check that out, because Arya loves the blue morpho. Arya, where are you taking us now?
The red wolf.
The red wolf. The red wolf.
It walks a lot.
I think we see one of them over there.
It's getting some exercise.
Let's see if we get a zoom in on them, all right? Well, Arya, where did you take us to next?
The elk and the bison.
The elk and the bison. Look at this big bison over here, Arya.
He's just chilling.
Just chilling.
Yeah. And then the elk. Over there.
We'll take over to the elk. There's one all the way in the back there. Now this one here, he's walking right over to that bison. Let me see if we get them both on the same camera shot, Arya. What do you think? So Arya, where's take us to next?
The playground.
The playground area. So now this is going to be pretty close to the entrance in the North American section. And I'm going to take a little bit of a camera work here, a little bit of a zoom for everybody here. So Arya, you have played in this playground plenty of times, sweetie.
But I can't.
Well, you can't right now because of your circumstances with your knee. But next time we come back here, once you're back on your feet, Arya, we'll get you back on the playground. What do you say? And we have a restaurant over here. Now today, Arya and I, we just decided to bring some food.
I got this from like when I was like 4, and I still can wear it.
I know, you bought that here.
Yeah.
No, it's the first time you and I came to the zoo, you got your elephant ears.
Yeah.
And the elephant ears still work. Arya's like, you know what, before we go on this trip, we have got to bring
Elephant ears.
the elephant ears.
Yeah.
We still have, Arya, we gotta look at the otters, because you know that's Daddy's favorite, right, Arya?
Yeah.
Daddy loves otters. So we have got to check out the otters.
Is that your favorite animal?
You know, I think so, Arya. I love the otters. The otters are just awesome.
Animal.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool animals. I love the sea lions, and I love the dolphins. I love the orcas. I love the penguins. But those otters are just so cool.
For some reason, I don't like a lot of land animals. I like more like ocean animals.
Ocean animals are very cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, Arya, we're gonna keep looking around.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for some more otters. For some otters. I'm excited.
Yeah. You, Daddy.
There he is, Arya.
He's eating.
He's eating.
He's eating something.
Now, Arya, one thing that we have to acknowledge that's great about the zoo, Arya, a lot of these animals, they give you more than one viewing area.
Yeah.
So that is something that I really, really like about this zoo. He's just chowing away on that.
He's chowing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Tried to clear out some chicken last night, so he's looking for it.
Well, Arya,
Go.
we've seen the otters now. I think it's time to go home. What do you think?
No.
No,
We still
I
have to
can't.
look at the other stuff.
I can't even see otters.
But we still have to look at the other stuff.
Okay, all right. Are you ready to look for some other stuff, Arya? Okay. We'll look at some other stuff.
Yay!
Now, Arya, what are we gonna look at now, Arya?
Harbor seal, but there's no harbor seal.
It's a harbor seal, and he's hiding on us. Now, he's not actually hiding on us. We saw him come out. There he is. Let's see if we can follow him around. The harbor seal. Oh, look at that. He did a little spin move for us. And now he's going back into hiding.
Well, you can still see him a little bit.
Oh, they went through the back. Okay. Well, that's okay. We saw him give a little spin move. Right, Arya? Now, Arya, where'd you take us to next, Arya?
The polar bear.
The polar bear.
I think it's polar bear.
Yep. And we're going to get a good camera shot of him. And Arya, we'll have to do a little bit of a zoom here. Here you go. Now, Arya, we made it all the way to the North American entrance. And it looks like you hit the gift shop, right, Arya?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you show the good people what you got at the gift shop?
So first I got this magnet, has butterflies on it, and it says North Carolina Zoo.
Excellent. And then what else do you have there, Arya?
I have this little butterfly ornament, and it
Ornament.
says North Carolina Zoo.
Very clever. And then what else you got? One last thing you got.
I got this raincoat.
So you got the raincoat. Perfect. It's got the North Carolina Zoo logo on there, Arya. And Arya, with our membership, Arya, what did that mean?
10% off.
10% off. 10% off. So our day is just about over, right?
We gotta
So-
go on the tram.
We got to go on the tram. So we're at the North America end. So what we need to do now, we need to get to the tram because we
And then
parked.
we get into the final review.
So you got to stick around.
Yeah.
So we got to take the tram over to the Africa parking lot.
Yes.
So we're going to sit there and enjoy the tram ride. And then Arya, we have to come back here because we got the pass now.
Yeah, and we gotta see Asia.
We have to see Asia, and that's coming in 2026, I believe, correct?
Yes.
And we saw them building Asia, so you got to stick around.
Yeah.
And we got final review, and we got the tram ride. We got to show you all the tram ride.
Yeah.
So Arya, we went to the tram stop, right, Arya? And so it's not a regular tram, it's a van, but they had a pretty nice little gadget there that lifted up your wheelchair for you.
But I'm not gonna.
And now we're going back to our car. And how long did we wait for? Arya? About 5 minutes?
Not too long.
Not too long. Very, very painless experience, right, Arya? Well, what else do we have to do yet, Arya?
Final review.
There you go. You gotta stick around, right?
Yeah.
No, you don't need a buckle.
That concludes our day from the North Carolina Zoo in Asheboro, North Carolina. Arya, your thoughts?
Awesome.
So, Arya, tell us about your day. What did you like? What were your favorite parts? Tell the world. Go ahead.
I liked how the van was like how it had that elevator thingy.
So we took a van to go from the beginning of the park to the Africa parking lot. And the reason why he said the tram didn't work right now because it was too cold, so they used the van instead. So you liked the handicap accessibility. So you actually didn't have to get out of the wheelchair to get into the van. They had like a mechanism that actually lifted up your wheelchair with you sitting in it.
Kind of like elevator wheelchair thing.
Kind of elevator wheelchair. So you thought that was cool. What else did you think was cool today, Arya?
The animals.
The animals.
Well, not the stuffed off in the desert because me and my dad went to the desert and there was like fake animals in there.
Yeah, it was the desert part was kind of boring. The desert
Yeah. But everything else besides like that part, like of the animals, were good.
Yeah. My favorite part was the chimpanzee.
I like the chimpanzees.
The chimpanzees were awesome, especially the guy who worked there.
Yeah.
I should have gotten his name, but this dude knew everything about the chimpanzee and about the zoo.
We'll just call him Zoo Worker.
Zoo worker in the chimpanzee section. He was pretty awesome. So we got some really good camera shots of the chimpanzee, especially the one carrying the baby. Remember that one?
Also, like the chimpanzees.
Yeah, they were pretty awesome. And then we got our yearly pass, right, Arya? So for $84, I can bring you here in the next 13 months. Your mom can bring you here.
And we can do my sister
That's right.
can come too.
Exactly. So really, it could be good for a family of 4. And the other thing too is that we're part of the AZA. So we go to these aquariums, North Carolina Beach, the American Zoo Association. So we go to the aquariums through the North Carolina beaches. We don't have to pay for those. We go to the Greensboro Science Museum. We get 50% off. Museum of Life and Science in Durham, 50% off. And Arya is showing off her ear. Those are the first time we came here. Remember that, Arya? And you got your earmuffs.
We got this from here, but we didn't get it from this time. We just got it from the first time we were here. And it's elastic, so
Yeah.
it's like elastic.
So Arya likes her earmuffs, right, Arya?
Just ignore that it says Charters. We didn't get it from Charters. It's the company.
There you go. There you go. Other thing I do want to mention is that they do not charge for parking. And then we also got a souvenir cup. So the drinks here can be a little bit on the pricier side. So I got a zoo
One
cup.
booth was like $7 for a drink.
Yeah, so what we did is we got a souvenir cup for like $9. And then anytime we come back, we pay like $3.20 and we get a refill. So I thought that was pretty decent. Go ahead, Arya.
Can I tell you a downfall about the place?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, it's like kind of good, but like kind of bad. So like, let me tell you. So like, everything was like handicap accessible, but there's not handicap accessible doors.
That's true. A lot of places we went to, it was a little bit of a hassle because getting the wheelchair through the doors, we had to really struggle
I
sometimes.
had to use my good foot and like push it.
Yeah. We had to use Arya's foot. We had to push the doors open. Nowadays, a lot of places you go to, you're accustomed to seeing where you just press the button and the door automatically opens up. We did not see very many of those. Now, on the flip side, though, the bathrooms were good. The bathrooms were good. We went to a couple bathrooms, handicap accessible, so that part was good. But to your point, though, Arya, it was a little bit of a hassle getting around here with a wheelchair. I mean, the trails were good, but going in the doors in a lot of places, yeah, that was a little bit troublesome. So, Arya, what else did you think about the place?
I liked how I'm gonna tell you 2 things in it.
Okay, go ahead.
I liked how like the animals were in their natural habitats because most zoos don't put them in the natural habitats.
Okay. And so what did the lady at the front tell us, Arya, when we came in? This is the largest conservation zoo in the entire world.
And conservation means animals in their habitat.
Correct. Very good. That's right, Arya.
And all of North America.
All of the world.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the largest zoo in the entire world, Arya.
No, it's not the largest zoo. It's the largest other thing.
Conservation zoo. There you go. Absolutely.
And, the other good thing I always thought when I came here is they had a ton of areas like where you could see the animals. Like if one part didn't have the animal, you could go see another. Like there's like free views. Like some had free, some had 2.
That's a good point, Arya, because some of the zoos that we've been to, when you're looking at the animal, you only get one view.
Yeah.
And so here they had different views. So for example, like the otters, I didn't like the first view, and so we had a second view. And then also the bison had multiple different views. And so that's right, Arya. So a lot of the parts of the zoo had different views.
3 views.
Yeah, the bison has 3 views.
And the elk.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that Daddy didn't like is that some of the animals were a little shy today because it was a little cold. So we did not get to see the lion.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to see the lion.
I really wanted
Yeah, so we didn't get to see the lion. But, you know, again, I guess the highlight for me was the chimpanzees. That was the highlight for me.
And we got to spin the wheel.
That's right.
And the one that Daddy, it was making that Daddy was fearful.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess I need to behave myself more around the chimpanzees. I'll have to work on that.
He was afraid of you? I don't know why.
Well, leave your comments below. What did you think? You saw the reaction on the chimpanzee's face. How do you think he reacted toward Daddy?
I don't know.
Well, Arya, any last final words?
Yes. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share with your friends, and happy travelers.